That is the concept maybe I wanted to explain. Matthew chapter number 6, verse 7. It said, when you pray. Now, when, why, what, where, when. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. When is used there? When you pray. When is an aspect. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. When is an aspect of time, not if you pray. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. It is when you pray. So Jesus expect the disciples to pray many times, because he said, when you pray. So it's an aspect of when, not if or where. It is when you pray. So the time you go to God in prayer, the time you pray, God expects you, or Jesus expects you to do this and this and this and this. And he says, don't babble on and on as people of other religion, only by repeating their words again and again and again. Let's see from a version. It says in Amplified Version, and when you pray, when, so God expects you to pray most often. Now utanishika hapa vizuri, nataka ushike this concept. Do not heap up phrases, multiply words, repeating the same ones over and over again, as the Gentiles do, for they think they will be heard for their much speaking. For they think they will be heard for their much speaking. Listen to this. MSB. The world is full of so-called prayer warriors. This is MSB talking. Now, nataka unishike vizuri. Sisemi na nitakuja kueleza. So the world is full of so-called, quotes, prayer warriors, who are prayer ignorant. They are full of formulas and programs and advice, peddling techniques of getting what you want from God. Don't be like them. Verse 8. Don't fall for that nonsense. This is your father you are dealing with, and he knows better than you what you need. MSB napendanga kwa sababu inaongeanga vitu plainly. So the Bible says the world is full of, in quotes, prayer warriors. But what they do, they invent programs. Listen to this. They invent programs, formulas, and techniques and advice of getting what you want from God. Nakuambia hii formula utapata kenye unataka from God. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ama tumia hii technique, ama tumekutengenezea prayer. Ushaiona mahali kama hapo? Ama ina they have their own prayers. Sema hii ukiomba imeenda direct. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. The Bible says God already knows what you want. So it's an aspect of believing in your prayer. It's not about repeating words and words and words and words and words again and again and again and again. I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm teaching you the importance of believing in your prayer. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Tulienda mlimani sometimes back. Sorry to say this. Now, see, I'm not discouraged. I said when you pray. So it means when you pray, you can pray as many times as possible. God encourages, Jesus encourages us to pray. Pray without ceasing. Paul emphasized it. But it is how you pray that is important. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. You can pray the whole day and your prayer is effective. You can pray for a whole week and your prayer is very effective. You can pray for a month and your prayer is very effective. But you can pray for a month and your prayer is not effective. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Because bubble against, you can bubble and bubble and bubble against words. I want to encourage somebody believing in a prayer. So I said we went to prayer. And I met prayer warriors there. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Sometimes unaomba for 30 minutes. If umeomba for maybe 2 hours. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Unaangalia sasa unaona haya. Sasa hizo maneno ni kama imekuishia. Umeomba, you feel like somebody hata ha move and he has prayed for 2 hours. Nashangaa, now what is happening? Is my prayer not heard? Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ama Mungu sikiza haya maombi yangu. Umeomba for that minutes and you feel like you are tired. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ukijaribu sana unaenda for 1 hour alafu una pause kwanza, una relax. And somebody came and told me, it's not about words. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. It's about believing in what you pray. It's about having faith, believing in God. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. So God has done so many things to our lives. God has given us so many things. So it's not wise of you to go asking God for what he has already given unto you. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. And it's not wise of you to go asking God to help you what he has already said that you are supposed to do yourself. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. So that is correct. Now it is important as you finalize this concept of prayer this month. It is important for you to understand. It is important for you to understand. It is when you pray. So Jesus expects you to pray many times a day. Also, you can continue with the day that you've been praying, or any other day, or you can choose your prayer thing. But don't let anybody teach you or tell you that it is the formula that you are supposed to use to get to God, or to get get God do what you want, or to maybe allure God, or maybe unataka kama kuhonga Mungu. You cannot do that. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bible says that God understands what we need even before you pray. Even before you go to God in prayer, God understands and knows what you need. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Then why is it that he asks us to pray? Because you invite God, you allow God, you go to God with your attitude, positive attitude, thanking because he already knows and he will give unto you. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. You go to God, I said, you go to God with believing and faith that whatever God has in plan will come to effect. So you allow God to come to your life.